Welcome to ChopChopChef. Now what we will do today, that's the question. If you come a little bit closer and have a look at the ingredients, I'm very sure 90% of our viewers, they will guess exactly what I will do today. What it is? Yes, it is a basil pesto. What we need for that is, obviously, basilicum, yeah. A very good extra virgin olive oil. Have a look at this color, you know, so beautiful. Yeah. Then we need pine nuts. Pine nuts, I actually roast mine on, yeah, so to enhance sort of the intensity of the flavor. Grated or shaved parmesan, fresh garlic, mint and lemon rub I put later on in, salt and pepper of course. Now when I prep my basil, yeah, I as well have from my garden, I just picked up a little bit mint and I put a few more spinach in there, but the mint again just to give it a little bit of difference. Yeah. Now instead of me just chucking everything in my blender, I take the leaves off like that. And the stalk, I chop them up a little bit because they go in there as well. Everything goes in there, yeah. So and then I put it in a blender. So even the leaves, so roughly we chop this everything up, yeah. And as we have this one, we put it into our blender, as I said. No harm done, and we will sort of give this a good sort of cut in the blender itself. The olive oil we go in a little bit later. Yeah. Okay. Yes, stalks again. We give it a little bit of tiny cut. The recipes you will find on our site, on our ChopChopChef site. Yeah, and so for this one, I think you have to follow a little bit of recipe. Yeah, I mean, this is a give and take 100 gram of spinach. The pine nuts, the roasted one, we can add in here as well already. Yeah, as well as the garlic. Okay. Now we give this whole thing a little bit sort of a pulse. Yeah, we'll put, of course, our little thing on there. Okay, now we're adding our olive oil into it. Yeah? And as the olive oil goes down to the base, this will catch up with the mixture. Okay, so you can see that. Yeah, it's nicely blended. I blended a little bit more, but what I want to say actually to you is when you're adding the olive oil, do not over blend it, blitz it too long, too fast, because otherwise your whole pesto gets bitter. Yeah, so don't think you blend it for 5 minutes. Yeah, I just give it a. As long your basil and all the other ingredients are nicely mixed, blended together like that. If you have a look inside here, yeah. And I leave it now in my blender or mixer. Now I adding the parmesan. Yeah. I now adding salt, cracked salt. Oh, this is the pepper what I have at the moment in my hand. Not too much. Here's the salt. And a few sort of rubs of a lemon. Yeah. Again, if you have this thing like a microplate, of course it comes very handy. Otherwise, you have to peel the skin very thin off and chop a little bit in. Yeah. And now I just more or less I leave it in there and I just give it a very quick sort of stir. Yeah. You hear that? You know? I don't give it a So that will do. While we have it in there, of course, we have to taste it. Yeah, we taste it once. Just perfect, just perfect. Now with this pesto, obviously you can look for so many things for marinades, or you put them on pizzas, on focaccia bread. Yeah, anything goes really. On meat, if you do a nice antipasto, yeah, as a dipping sauce. Yeah. Now have a look at this beautiful color, flavor, basil pesto. So simple, and this one you can keep in your fridge. If you put it in a refrigerator, leave it in the refrigerator. Always when you take something out, take a clean spoon, glad wrap it for a week, no problem. Yeah. So that's my basil pesto for you for the next time when you have a party as an added item. Thank you very much for joining me on ChopChopChef.